Care to share where you reside these days?
In Atlanta still. You know what I'm saying? It's my home, it's my town. You feel what I'm saying? Forever I love Atlanta.
Now, speaking of ATL, what do people get wrong about it? Is it something people say, but it's not true? Could be something you heard out-of-towners say.
I hear a lot of folks say like that Atlanta dudes are like rude. But we really not rude. We just working our way. We ain't being rude. We just talk how we talk. If you don't understand the lingo, you can't take it, you know what I'm saying, in no certain type of way.
And we'll talk about lingo a little bit further. But before we get there, when it comes to Atlanta, best thing about ATL, if anything?
Best thing about ATL is the nightlife. The nightlife, club scene, women. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, that when everything was shut down, everybody traveled to Atlanta to come party. You feel what I'm saying? Cause we really got the #1 nightlife.
What's the ratio of men and women in Atlanta? Do you know by any chance?
The ratio of men and women.
Yeah. Is it more women than men in Atlanta right now?
I feel like it's like 60% women, 40% men.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, worst thing about ATL, if anything?
Worst thing about ATL, don't come out here with all that flexing. Come out here with all that flexing, somebody gonna be watching you, and your shit gonna get took. Don't come from out of town with all that rah-rah shit, like shit sweet, cause it ain't. Atlanta not sweet. It really crazy out here.
Are things getting any better with the craziness?
I mean, it's really hard to tell because we going through some hard times right now. You know what I'm saying? So folks hungry, folks starving. So I don't really know. I just mind my business, stay in my lane, stay out the way, stack, pray.
And the perspective of that question is, you're born in Atlanta, raised in Atlanta, still reside in Atlanta. I don't know if you look at your life in Atlanta and say, this is the craziest it's ever been, that you've seen it firsthand, or maybe things were crazier at another point during your time in Atlanta, and you can say, yeah, it's not as crazy as it once was. So that's the perspective of that question.
I really think things is like escalating. You know what I'm saying? It been crazy, but now it's crazy to the point where it's like anything can happen anywhere. When it used to be like you can like kind of pinpoint where something was gonna go down at, but right now it's just like it's so random.